Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another Happy Crafty Easter project. Today I have a really fun shadow box for you. This is my layered bunny shadow box. Isn't that beautiful with all the different layers, all the different flowers? It's just really pretty. Now I have included within the material list the shadow box that I'm using for this project. You can totally use whatever shadow box you prefer, just make sure to size the file appropriately. Now let's gather our materials and get started. Step 1. Get the SVG cut file. This project is part of Happy Crafty Easter 2023. If you're watching this after the event has ended, you can find the individual cut file for purchase in my shop at shop.thebeardedhousewife.com. There's also a link in the description box below. If you're interested in the VIP Access Pass, which gives you all 12 event files, commercial licensing, printable worksheets, video tutorials, and bonus Easter cut files, there's a link for more information in the description box. No matter how you purchase the cut file, make sure to download the file to your computer, unzip the file, and then we can open up CRICUT Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space. Now that we have a new project open in CRICUT Design Space, we can go ahead and click Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer and click Open, and Upload. Highlight the image, and click Add to Canvas. Step 3. Resize the design. Okay, so our design has been uploaded into our canvas. Now, if you are using a different shadow box than what I include in the materials list, you're going to need to change the sizing right here. I would just make sure to have the proportions locked and then change the width and height according to your particular shadow box. I have already sized this design to the shadow boxes that I'll be using in this tutorial, so I'm not going to change anything. Just keep that in mind before you cut yours out. You can go ahead and click Make It, and you'll see the different mats for this project. Go ahead and click Continue. I'll be using medium cardstock for this project. I'll go ahead and get everything cut out, and I'll see you when it's time to assemble. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your project. Okay, now that everything has been cut out, it's time to go ahead and start to assemble. With these shadow boxes, you can definitely use foam squares to pop out the different layers, but I'm just going to stack them on top of each other because I just like that look. So we're going to start with the white, then the blue, orange, green, pink, purple, and then this tannish color. I do have a layering guide within the download that will help act as a visual guide for you, so do be sure to check that out. I'm going to go ahead and grab my shadow box, and I'm just going to go ahead and start to place these inside the shadow box. I've already gone ahead and added the little pins to the backing of this shadow box. It will help to push everything forward and give it a little bit more depth. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that to the shadow box and then close everything up. And there is our pretty Easter Bunny shadow box. Isn't that pretty? I love the different dimensions. I love the silhouette of the bunny there. Really, really nice. Wasn't this pretty? I love how quickly these come together. Now, like all my other layered designs, you can totally turn this into a card if you prefer. The square size would be obviously perfect for a square card. Just reduce the size, layer it together, and add it to a card base. Easy peasy. If you make this one, make sure to post it in our Facebook group. We have thousands of crafty friends who love to motivate and support each other, and we would love to see your creations. Until next time, I'm Nick. I'm the Bearded Housewife, and I'll see you at the next crafting video. Bye!